name is Eileen Cohen, and I reside in Los Angeles, California. I am a 100K Premier and $1 million earner in XanGo. Why did I choose network marketing? Well, I have to tell you my story. First of all, I was a very successful real estate agent, and we had built custom homes at one point in time, and then I was doing some general real estate. But the bottom line is, as a real estate agent, you really don't own your own life. You know what I mean by owning your own life is you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have time to enjoy it, you don't have time to enjoy freedom. And I'll give you an example. I was selling homes, and I'd have people in my car, and I'd drive them around, but you know, it was on their time. Usually a Saturday or Sunday when I would love to have been with family or friends. Sometimes I'd even get a call on a Saturday evening. Somebody would see a sign, and if I didn't go out, well, they'd call a different real estate agent. Oh, there's money lost in my pocket. So, you know, you have to be at everyone else's beck and call in real estate. And if you're in real estate or any other type of industry that has that type of service, you know you don't own your time. Money was great. I'd sell a house, close escrow, pick up a big commission check, and so I was made a lot of money. But I was like I was fired, because if I didn't have something going on, another house to close, a sale to make, I was out looking for people all the time. Where was the next buyer or someone who was going to list their house coming from? So it was an ongoing process, and there was no end in sight. If I decided to stop real estate and we go on a vacation, so did my money. You know, and I couldn't leave if I had a client that I was working with, because they'd go to another agent. So you really do not own your own life when you are in real estate. And why I chose network marketing is because I was looking for something that could create residual income. What do I mean by residual income? Residual income is income that comes in month after month and year after year for the work that you do. So unlike real estate, where people do not buy houses every month, I was looking for products that were consumable, highly consumable, so that people could reorder and continue to take them because they were life-changing. So that's why I got into network marketing. I found that it was not a capitally intense business to get started, because your brick and mortar businesses, when I mean brick and mortar, like franchises, for example, you have to spend $50,000, $100,000 or more in a franchise, and there is no guarantee that you're going to be successful, but you are then married to your business. And if you can't afford employees, guess who the employee is? It is you. Well, so that was kind of out of the picture for me, because I didn't want to do that again. We love to travel, and you can't travel. You don't have, again, you do not own your own life. A job, well, who's going to hire me, six-figure income earner? I mean, that was kind of out of the picture, and I was in my 50s at the time, and so I looked into network marketing. I actually got started in the early 1990s with a few different companies, and looking for the right vehicle, and I learned a lot. I learned what I was looking for, and sometimes you have to kiss a few bad frogs before you find the prince. And that's what happened to me. But I got so frustrated. Although I knew network marketing was going to work, I didn't have the right vehicle for me. Now, sometimes the vehicles are different for different people, but I really wanted a highly consumable product to help people with their health, because you know, I'm a service-oriented person. Being in real estate, you have to be service-oriented. It's not the house I like, it's the house someone else likes that's going to make the sale. I quit the industry knowing that this is what I really wanted to do, went back to real estate with the grind for about another 8 years, when my good friend called me and said, I have something that you're going to, that could change your life. I have something that can create, where you can replace that income and create a six-figure a year income. and products that are life-changing. And I said, wow. I said, sounds good. First, I want to hear about the product, because if the product isn't very good, I'm not going to be interested. But if the product is good, I will at least be your customer. And so she told me about the product. And I was very impressed. We had the juice, the XanGo mangosteen juice. I was very impressed with that. I said, okay, I'm sold on the juice. This was our very first conversation. Second thing I wanted to know was about the owners and the founders of the company, because if I was going to put my time and effort into building something, I wanted to be sure that it was going to last, that it was going to be a company that I could actually build an asset. And you know what? When you're in real estate, you're not building an asset. You have to own the property, which we own some property, but the income I was earning, the 6 figures, was not an asset. If I stopped working, I had no asset in real estate. There was nothing to sell. But in a network marketing company, you're building an asset. You're building something that is saleable and it's willable to your children and to your grandchildren. It's a legacy. And so I love that idea. And so she told me about the founders, and I was incredibly impressed, I have to tell you. The hard questions that she asked were the questions I would have asked. And I was sold on the company with the founders. And then I said, okay, now, the compensation plan. How am I going to get paid? How am I going to replace a 6-figure-a-year income? Because that was really important. If she had said I could make $500 to $1,000, by the way, which you can in this business if that's what you're looking for, but that's not what I was looking for, because I didn't have time to mess around with a 500 or that. I was a 6-figure income earner. And I looked at the compensation plan, and I am a numbers cruncher. I really do work with numbers. And I saw the vision of my replacing my 6-figure-a-year income. And I knew, I made a decision right then and there, that day, that I was going to get started in building my new business, because I saw the vision and I made a decision. And that decision came from my heart and my head. You have to make a decision that comes from both, because you can be analytical about it and see the numbers, but you also have to have it from your heart, because you have to work with people in order to make it. It's all about helping in this industry. It's all about helping other people achieve their goals. When they achieve their goals, you'll achieve your goals. But you have to be a person that cares about other people, and those people come first. So that's my story, and I have replaced my income. I am a 6-figure-a-year income earner. I have made over $1 million in this business, and I would love for you to take a look and see if this is something that can change your life.